I know something you don't. I know something you will never know. I found a spot on my clit and I bet you don't know about it. Hello there, beautiful souls. If you are a subscriber to my free Pleasure Positive email blast, you probably do already know about what I'm about to tell you. But if you are not, why are you not signed up? Because it's free and I give away information monthly. Anyways, in today's episode, we're going to talk all about this new spot that I discovered on my body and I'm so excited to share. Now, if you are listening to the Love It Tia podcast or Love It Tia Experience podcast, then you probably know about this spot already too, okay? Because it's not that much of a secret. But I was just so excited when I found it that I wanted to be able to make sure that I told the whole world about it, okay? So I was using my toy the other day from shopsador.com and you can get a 15% off discount when you use the code LOVEITIA. I just literally glitched just now. Did you see me? I was like, I'm ready to get my off discount. Anyways, I was using my toy from Shopsador and I moved it up an inch from where I normally put it. Because if you are a person with a vulva, 9 times out of 10, if you're like me, then you get off on clitoral stimulation, whether you get off on penetrative situations. One day I'll know how to say that one. My point is you like clit play, right? So normally I will have my toy, whether it be a vibration or a suction, on my clitoral hood, a little bit below it, maybe even like around my urethra. Usually around my lips is where I will also play, and I'll put a diagram up here so you can also see what I'm talking about, but never have I ever moved a toy to above my clitoris. Because as we remember from previous episodes or previous YouTube videos or previous TikTok videos or previous podcast episodes, I do a lot. The clitoris has 8,000 nerves, and that's a rough estimate. So of course it's not just gonna stop at the clitoral hood. You know, these nerves also go within your clitoris as well, but what about right above the clitoris? Of course there are gonna be nerves up there too. So I'm going to put a diagram up here where you can see you have the mons pubis, you have the clitoris, the clitoral hood, you have the vagina down here, and if you do not know what all this is, then you have not been tuning in because I have some really good anatomy episodes on here. All right, but there's like a little bit of a spot in between the clit and the mons pubis, and that is where you want to stimulate, whether it be with your hands or with the toy. Like I said, I usually like to use my suction toys from Shopsador, or I use my vibrators from Shopsador. Anything that can get this baby going and just stimulate it. I definitely recommend starting off at a lower speed because you don't want to overwhelm it, and then working your way up. I think that sometimes we can get so focused on the clitoris itself that we forget about stimulating the things that are around it. So even if that is not necessarily your spot, even though for me, I have officially found my spot, even when it comes to oral, like I'm sure that that probably would feel absolutely amazing because it's just a place that doesn't really get touched a lot. You know, like I'll touch my lips and stuff like that, which is something else that I'd like to recommend. Sometimes people either go for the clit or they go for the vagina. But what about the labia majora and the labia minora? You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you are pleasuring those lips. We call those the inner lips and the outer lips. Make sure you are pleasuring those lips to give yourself a full experience when it comes to orgasmic pleasure. Because again, sometimes we can kind of cut stuff short and just try to get to the orgasm without having an entire experience with it. That's why I call my podcast the Love It Tia Experience, because it's all about the experience, the journey, okay? So that is my tip. Be sure to let me know if this tip works for you. I have a whole bunch of other tips on my TikTok and on my YouTube, so tune into those. And let me know if you have any other questions or if you have any suggestions. I'll try them out and I'll let you know how they go. I love you so much and thanks for tuning in. Mwah. Oh, don't forget to give yourself a hug for me. Be kind to yourself, be kind to animals, and head to shopsador.com and use the code LOVEITIA for 15% off of your next sex toy. I love you.